lines in the back shafts. You get your side pose looks amazing, your front pose looks amazing. Everything is on point here. Your shoulders are capped where we are at. So I'm actually going to reduce the cardio, but bring up the steps to 10K. That's what we really want here. We want to make sure that you're getting, the food digested as it's coming in at the diet too. And, obviously that's going to bolster some weight for tomorrow, which is fine. We want that full round look for wellness, which is, right where we're at. This is pretty incredible. I think that, for your physique and the timeline that we had, changing it from figure to wellness, like you maxed the amount of progress and change you literally could do from where you were to where you are now. I mean, it's really incredible, the shape and the difference. It's bizarre. It's really cool. So
it is Friday, May 30th, and tomorrow is show day. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that tomorrow is show day. I am so beyond excited to hit that stage tomorrow. I think that for my last show, that it was definitely something that I was excited for my show, but for different reasons, if that makes sense. Like, I was excited just because, I went into my last prep just because I wanted to see what muscle was under, the fat that I had on my body, to be honest. Excuse me. I went into that show just, to do it, to prove to myself that I could do a prep, and just really didn't have a lot of reasoning behind it, if that makes sense, other than really to see myself shredded. And this show means so much more to me. Both of these shows do. It is something that I'm going into this show to have so much fun on that stage, and to present a physique that I am so proud of, to present a routine that I'm so proud of. I mean, if you guys knew what my posing looked like in the beginning, which I have tried to share a lot of it, like on TikTok and stuff, of like where I started versus where I'm at now with like my routine and the posing and everything, it's day and night. I mean, and all thanks to my posing coach, Diana, for that. I mean, she was God sent when it came to my posing, and I will never be able to thank her enough for that at all. Never, ever. But truthfully, a different person went into this prep. I with my last show and what I went through post show with the reverse, which, I genuinely feel like for a majority of the bodybuilding community, everybody goes through it for their first show. You get the high of, the first show, of the seeing the lines on yourself for the first time, the shreds on yourself for the first time. And then once the show is over, it's just like, well, what next? And then, everybody goes through the post-show blues. Everybody goes through, effing up their reverse diet. I mean, literally, I feel like I have not seen one competitor who said that they did it right the first time. Genuinely don't. I really, everybody goes through stuff. It is literally just about getting through the storm. And I am so excited for this reverse, because not only is it something that I'm using as like my new judge, once this show is over, but I am going to absolutely rock this reverse in every aspect. Just Cole and I have planned so many things out as far as how we're going to navigate through it. And, just planning on, we just are so excited to spend so much more time with our friends and family, and just really enjoy just going out again. And, yes, in prep, you can go out, enjoy yourself and do stuff, but it is different. It genuinely is different. We did go and do stuff. We still participated in stuff, but when you're so fatigued and you just want to be at home, and, you just have, tunnel vision of just getting your stuff done every day, getting to bed at a decent time and everything, it is hard. It is hard, but we did still show up for things, no matter if we wanted to or not. But at the end of the day, it does come down to tunnel vision when you're in prep, of just getting through the weeks and, making sure that you're checking those boxes no matter what it takes to make sure that when, show day comes, that no box was left unchecked. But truthfully, a different person did this prep than my last one, and I am so beyond proud of everything that both myself and Cole have accomplished. We cannot thank God enough that, this prep literally, one, it flew by. It was so much easier than my last prep, just having my best friend and the person that I'm in love with doing it alongside of me, and just feeling all the same emotions, feeling all the same, bad days, the good days, the fatigue, the stress, just all of it. Like, it was such a blessing to do this prep with Cole. It genuinely was. And, Cole and I worked together. We worked so well together because from the start, we have always been a team. And this is why I know that we're going to be great parents together, because Cole and I always function as a team. Where the other one lacks, the other one picks up the slack. We are always rooting for one another. We are always on the same page with everything. And throughout this 20 weeks, because there were people who were like, you're going to do a prep together, or you see videos where it's like, don't prep with your significant other, like it's the worst mistake ever. And like, no, Cole and I literally thrived, like, in this prep. We genuinely did. Did we have some bickering moments? Yes, but what married couple doesn't have bickering moments? And it was like, I literally, every single time it happened, which there was maybe like 3 times throughout this whole 20 weeks that even bickering occurred. One time it was over a tripod, one time it was over cream of rice, and the other time I really can't even remember what it was. But I do remember that each time those happened, we stepped away from one another, and then like 5 minutes later we came together and like apologized basically at the same time, of like, okay, I overreacted, or that was really stupid. It's nothing that we need to fight over. But yeah, doing this with Cole has been amazing, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of, that because he's a nurse, and there were days he had to wake up at 2:50 a.m., go to work out, go to work a 12-hour shift, and those days are long, get his meals in, get his steps in, cardio, everything. It's just insane. And just, ever since Cole and I got together in 2021, I've just always, bodybuilding was something, probably after a few months, that we started like talking about. And I did my first show by myself, and so I've been through this before, but it's very bittersweet for me that on Saturday that I'm going to get to see him shine on that stage, because I know that he will. I know that he is going to shine. He was a theater kid too, so being on that stage again for him, I think, is going to be pretty cool. But he has done a phenomenal job in this prep. I'm beyond proud of him, beyond proud to be his wife. I know that he is going to do absolutely amazing. And I can't wait. I can't wait to scream my lungs out for that man. I love that man. I am just so excited to see just him light up on that stage. But anyway, yeah, completely different person did this prep. Went into it with a completely different mindset, perspective, identity. And that's how I know that this reverse is going to be different, because I'm telling myself that it's going to be different. I will do whatever it takes. Do I expect perfection? No. I just expect to do way better than I did last time. Our plan is, because like I said, we planned all of this out. So like tomorrow we do get an off-plan meal, like after the show, but then Sunday is day 1 of our peak week for Michigan. So we will be waking, like on Sunday morning, I'll wake up, go down to the hotel's gym, bust out cardio, and I'll have to do check-ins on Sunday morning, all of that good stuff. And then it'll start peak week again. So it'll just be like, which our coach will send us. I think Sunday after he sees our check-ins, that's when he'll send us like a new protocol, because he'll have to see what damage was done from the off-plan meal on Saturday, which shouldn't be much. Like, we're not having anything fried, we're not having anything dairy, nothing like that. But yeah, so Sunday everything starts again. We'll be home like on Sunday afternoon, and then Cole works Monday and Tuesday. I don't work at all next week, thank goodness. But then on Wednesday, we'll be doing all this packing all over again, heading up to my mom's in Columbus, Ohio. And then on Thursday, we'll wake up, go to the gym that we always go to in Columbus, in Worthington, to practice posing, do whatever lift we need to do that day. And then we are going to head to Michigan, so it'll be like a 3-hour drive, which we might even do on Thursday, just wake up and drive to Michigan and then do like check everything off the list once we get to Michigan, because our coach, he didn't want us to drive like on Friday. He wanted us to be like in Michigan by Thursday, so that way on Friday we just have an hour drive to our hotel in Michigan. We'll check in there, athlete check in, and we'll start the whole process over again. So we are staying the night in our coach's apartment on Thursday evening, which he's a phenomenal coach. Jeremy is more than we could have ever asked for in a coach. His guidance, his knowledge, his just the way that he leads us in this sport is just unmatched, and just the way that he cares for his athletes is unmatched. Just literally like by saying like, I want you guys to be, rested up, like come stay with me. I mean, even that speaks for itself. So that is the plan for next week. And then Saturday will be pretty crazy. Saturday night we will definitely, which we say we're gonna like go crazy with like what we eat and stuff, but like our stomachs are like not gonna be able to handle much. So, which after my last show it was the same thing. I learned my lesson after my last show, I'll say that. So I like definitely too will just be taking like bites of each thing. I will not be like filling myself to the point that I'm going to combust. Trying to think. Oh yeah, so we'll go out to eat with our team on Saturday night after Michigan. We have a lot of friends and family coming too, so they'll probably go eat with us as well. We'll stay the night in the hotel on Saturday in Michigan, and then Sunday in Michigan, we have a whole day planned. We're going to wake up, we're going to pack up and get ready. I'll probably end up being up way before Cole, so I'll probably go get me a little unhealthy Starbucks drink, which I say unhealthy, but that really just means like adding sweet cream cold foam or something like that. So we're going to go and I'll go get coffee, come back. We know that people are going to be bringing us like baked goods and stuff like that. Like somebody's bringing us donuts, and we know we're going to have like all the sweets. Also Saturday night, we got a 4-pack of Buckeye brownies to try. So super excited about that. And don't worry, we will be sharing all of the content for this. Like what I ate after my bodybuilding show, what I ate the day after. Like on Sunday after our Michigan show, I'm literally making a whole YouTube on everything that we eat on Sunday. But we are going to do that. And then we'll probably, what did we decide? Yeah. Oh, we're going to get bagels from Einstein's before we hit the road. So we'll have that, coffee, and then probably like an hour down the road, we'll stop at a gas station, use the restroom, walk around for a minute. And we are both very excited about this. We just want to go into a gas station to buy road trip snacks. We're going to, get a few things for the road, and then we're also going to surprise each other with something that we think the other one would like. So we're going to do that. And then when we get into Columbus, which would be about 3 hours later, we're going to stop at a breakfast place called First Watch and get something, because we're going to have the bagels and stuff, but then we kind of just want to sit down for like a biscuits and gravy type breakfast, pancakes, stuff like that, and we'll just like split that kind of thing. And so we plan to do that, and then we're going to drive an hour to Chillicothe, pick up a few things. I just want 2 pieces of the Cane's bread with the cane sauce. Cole wants a Penn Station sandwich or something like that. And then we will get home, and then his dad is making us smoked brisket. So we plan to spend the evening at his parents' house, have just a little cookout with them, and just enjoy some good time with his parents. So that is the plan there. And then, anything, and like I said, we'll be taking bites of a lot of the stuff. We won't finish it. So a lot of the stuff we're just going to bring back to the house. We'll have it here. And then we're just going to come back on Sunday night and just take everything in together, just enjoying the time together. And then Monday, we're going to make a whole YouTube of like Monday will be another like off plan day. And then we don't know how we're going to navigate Monday, but we're definitely, it's not going to be on plan at all. It'll be like a date for him and I, like a whole Monday, like day of eating, just day for him and I to just take everything in, enjoy our time, just him and I. The stress of the shows are gone, everything. And then Tuesday, the reverse diet will start. But that's just something we planned, and we thought it was just a really good idea to do that because we're both off work out Monday, and then we'll go back to work on Tuesday, and that's when we'll get back on track with everything. So that is the plan there. I know I've been talking quite a long time for this, but I wanted to really just sit down and kind of talk to you guys about things. But yeah, so we're just super excited for both of these shows. No matter the outcome, we have both won. We made it through a prep. We showed up. We did the work. You know, at the end of the day, every single person that's on that stage did the work. They showed up. They did the prep. And, you know, you never know what the judges are looking for. So all you can do is show up on that stage, give it your all, smile, and have fun. And so that is the plan. So this morning, we do have to make some of our cream of rice skillets this morning we have to make like our breakfast for this morning, and then the skillets for tonight, and then also for Sunday morning's breakfast. But our plan is this morning, once Cole wakes up, we'll make those skillets, and then we plan to be on the road by like 7. We're going to stop and get coffee on the way, just unsweetened cold brew, nothing fancy. And then we'll head to Kentucky, picking our coach up, not Jeremy, but his assistant coach and my opposing coach, Diana, because she has an actual client who's in this show. She's in the bikini division, but we're picking her up at the airport at 1. We're going to get to the hotel probably around 12 and unload everything. We are packing up our entire house today, so that'll be fun. But that is the plan as far as that goes. But yeah, mostly everything is packed. It'll really just be loading stuff up in the car, making those skillets, and then we're going to have to go to Kroger today to get a few things, which I already have a list of everything for that. And then, yeah, tonight, tan is at 6, and athlete check-in is 6 to 8, so we plan to just walk over to the center because it's across the street from our hotel, do our tan, do the athlete check-in, and then when we get back to the hotel, once the tan dries, we are getting on a FaceTime call with our coach to do posing. We'll be doing a lot of posing with Diana, my posing coach, and then we will go to bed, and tomorrow will be show day. So anyway, I am going to get off here and start doing some things, but I'm just going to take you guys along with me today, a little behind the scenes of the bodybuilding world of what the day before show day is like. I'm going to try to keep my camera running for majority of the day. This is probably going to be a really long YouTube, and I'm really excited for it. But there will be a show day video for both show days. So tomorrow we'll do one, and for Michigan we'll do one. So you guys can look forward to that, and I plan to continue to do the daily peak week videos for next week as well. So your guys' support means the world to Cole and I. We do plan after these shows are over to continue with YouTube. We are going to do, you know, just kind of the lifestyle of bodybuilding, just outside of prep. And we even like want to do like fun little like eating challenges and taste testing stuff for you guys and all kinds of stuff. Like we have a lot of ideas that we're super excited to start sharing on this YouTube. So you guys can look forward to that. But anyway, I'm going to get going on some things for this morning. But yeah, so you guys can watch me do some things this morning. So I'll set up my camera if I'm doing anything interesting. Cookie butter skillets have been prepared. So we have one for this morning on the road, tonight at the hotel, and then on Sunday morning. So those are all packed and ready to go. And then let me just show you guys our fridge right now, what it looks like. Because it's literally just filled with those containers. So Cole and I both have our meals ready to go for today and like tonight, obviously at the hotel. And then we had to pack meals for Sunday morning because, like I said, Sunday is day one of our second peak week, so we need to make sure that, you know, we're prepared for that. But anyway, once he wakes up, he'll probably be up in like 30 minutes or so. He'll make his cream of rice skillets, and then I think everything else is pretty much meal prepped. It's just gonna be like putting everything together, making sure everything's off the checklist. We'll probably throw all the dishes in the dishwasher, get that started. I'm gonna shower once he gets up and then get changed. I don't need to wash my hair or anything. But yeah, I will say it was super weird to wake up this morning and not do cardio or steps and like feel the need to like, because I like felt the need to like get going or get on the walking pad or get on the elliptical, and I was like, no, I don't have to. So but yeah, so all meals are prepped and ready to go. We will just have to put everything in the cooler from the freezer, the fridge. We gotta get the muffins, gotta make sure. I can't believe I didn't mention that earlier in my little yap session. That Saturday when we get off stage, like when I get off stage, because I'll go after Cole, we're gonna split the Pop-Tart muffin, just do like a cute little pic of us like eating it together, having that. We'll go to dinner, and then our dessert for that night is, and I say dessert because they're like healthy protein muffins, and we're gonna go back to our hotel room, make our Ninja Creamies that we already prepped to take with us. I just packed up the Ninja Creamy to take with us. And then we are going to both have and try for the first time the cinnamon Pop-Tart. So we're super excited about that. But that is the plan as far as that goes. So I don't really have anything else like fun and interesting until like we actually like pack up everything. So I might just set up the camera as we're like packing up everything to kind of just mention some things that we're taking. But I really don't know. Because I might just do, like I said, an unpacking video at the hotel later. I feel like that would be easier than like, I'll probably do that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I don't know how the lighting is going to be in this because of this awful overhead lighting. But we are all packed up, ready to go. We're just waiting on Cole's breakfast to be done in the oven. It is 6:30 now. So we both have our suitcases full of the show day essentials that we needed, stuff for the tan, show day suit, all that fun stuff. I did make a video on that. It's in my last YouTube of everything that I packed in my suitcase. Also made a TikTok on it. But yeah, the essentials are in the suitcase. We have kitchen, we basically packed up our entire kitchen. We have 2 Aldi bags full of kitchen stuff. So Ninja Creamy, bowls. We have aluminum things that we'll be able to use in the air fryer. We're literally taking a whole new air fryer with us that we got for our wedding back in August. So we're going to take that with us because we called yesterday and the rooms do not have a microwave. And since it's the host hotel, we know a lot of bodybuilders are going to be using that microwave. An umbrella because it is supposed to rain in Kentucky today, and we're going to be going outside for our tans and stuff, like to go to the car and stuff, so we just want to make sure we're prepared for that. Rice cooker, ring lights, tripods, rice. We're going to wait till his breakfast is done to pack up all of the cold stuff, so I'll show you guys that whenever we do it. Wolf pack I'm using kind of as like my backstage bag, camera bag, all that good stuff. And then I have clothes here for cardio, like on Sunday morning, and then to change into for like the drive home. But other than that, that's really all I had to pack for Sunday. And then I got my posing coach a little like thank you. What are you doing? I got my posing coach a little like thank you bag and got her like a little mini wolf pack and some pictures printed out and a cute little mug. But anyway, so yeah, I will show you guys I don't know, I might just do a montage of us packing up all the cold stuff, but we just gotta pack that up and then we are ready to head to run to get coffee and then we'll be on our way. All right, you guys, we are all loaded and ready to go. It is 7:34. We have our breakfast ready to be devoured as we get going down the road. We just stopped and got some coffee. Wait, that one's fine. At Early Bird, a local coffee shop here in our hometown. But we have about a 4-hour drive. It'll probably be longer than that because we're gonna have to stop to pee several times. But we have those, and then we have a few other, I don't have really another meal that I'll have before I get there, just snack of rice cakes and hard-boiled eggs. Coach responded to check-ins and said that we would potentially get a burger tonight. It depends what we look like after tanning. He did have us take another thing of Super Light?
Light and Tight.
Light and Tight from Evagen, and not to TMI, but he said if we have a good bowel movement by 3 or 4 p.m. and then check-ins look good, then we'll get the burger instead of our tilapia meal. So that is that. But right now we are gonna make the drive and then get to the hotel, unpack everything, and then we're gonna go pick up our coach Diana at the airport at 1 o'clock, and then we'll come back to the hotel and be able to chill for quite a good bit before we have that tan at 6. We do need to run to Kroger for a few things as well, but I will take you guys along with us for as much as I can, try to get my camera out as much as I can, and yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna hit the road. Alright guys, we are about 2 hours away now. It has not stopped raining. I did fall asleep in the car for probably like 30 minutes. Cole said that there have been like several wrecks that he saw on our way, but literally, I mean, it is like a tsunami out here. So we're like parked in the middle of like under a gas station right now, getting our next like snacks out. I'm doing 3 hard-boiled eggs and 3 white cheddar rice cakes with hot sauce. But yeah, then we're still just chugging water. We've stopped twice to pee so far, but we're gonna try to finish out this last 2-hour leg and get to the hotel. But we're gonna stop at Kroger really quick first because we need to pick up a few things, and then we will get to the hotel hopefully by like 12 and be able to unpack everything, and then we'll leave again at 1, go get our coach, and then we'll be resting until tanning time. Our coach does want check-ins when we get back from picking her up from the airport, so that is the plan. And of course, both of our bodies are not working today, and it's not like we're nervous or anything, but we just have not had a bowel movement, so fun for us. Love it. But yeah, so we are gonna get these meals together. Cole has a hard-boiled egg and then thing of fruit and also beef jerky that he will be having. So yeah. Alright guys, we have made it to Kentucky. We are like 2 minutes away from the hotel over here at Kroger. Not even that, it's literally across the street. But we are picking up some things at Kroger. We need to get some chicken, Gatorade, Pedialyte for tomorrow night, and I think that's it. We also got a fruit tray because we both, when we get back to the hotel room tomorrow, want to like down some fruit while we're like getting ready to go to dinner. So that is the plan now. So we're gonna do a quick Kroger trip, go unload everything at the hotel, and then go pick up Diana at the airport. So many. Okay guys, we just got to the hotel, we unloaded, and we immediately had to leave. We didn't even have time to heat up our meals. I mean, we could have heated them up, but we were gonna have to transfer them to other bowls since these are like aluminum, which we brought our air fryer to put them in, and then they told us when we got here we can't use our air fryer, so that's great. But anyway, Cole, we realized we forgot salt, so he just ran upstairs to get the salt from our room so we can salt these meals. We're headed to pick up Diana at the airport, and then once we get back, we are kind of just gonna have some chill time, some downtime. We tan at 6, and then we'll do posing and check-ins with Coach when we get back from the airport as well. But yeah, so we are here. We made it here safely. That is all that matters. We're super excited, but the chaos has definitely begun of show weekend. So going to enjoy this cold salmon, which actually it is very good. We had it cold at the wedding last weekend, and it's really good. But the lettuce, you know, the usual salmon, tilapia, veggies, cucumber, tomatoes, all that good jazz. So we are headed to the airport now. Diana, say hello to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
All right, guys, it is 3:47. So as you guys saw, I put the clip. I don't know if I'll put the clip of Diana and I in this video because I don't know if it really got it. But we picked her up from the airport, which was lovely. And I scared the crap out of her. She was literally sitting on, like, waiting for us and didn't see me, and she was eating hard-boiled eggs. And I, like, ran up and scared her, and she screamed, and the whole airport looked at us. So that was fun. But we got back here, and now things are calmed down, a lot less stressful. But we got back here. We both sent our check-ins to our coach, and he responded to both of us, and we both get a burger tonight. We were going to do the B-Dubs burger again because that's what we got last time, but the closest B-Dubs is like 20 minutes away. So tomorrow we are going to a place called Cattleman's. It's like a steakhouse. And we plan on splitting, because we get an off-plan meal tomorrow, we plan on splitting a steak and a chicken wrap tomorrow. And potentially, they have like a all-you-can-eat salad bar, so we'll probably have a salad. But honestly, we're super excited. We got some fruit to eat whenever we get back, like from the show. We're splitting a muffin when we get off stage, fruit when we get back to the room, and then we're going to split that.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, Pedialyte. We got Tums, just in case. And then when we get back here, we will be doing a taste test of the Cineburst muffin from Hummus Fit. Code Chris, of course, at Hummus Fit. So yeah, Cole gets fries with his burger tonight. I don't, but I'm happy with the burger, so it's totally fine. We are going to, Diana is coming to pose here in our room with us at 5. And then we are going to go do our first coat of tan at 6. Athlete check-in directly after, and then after that we will go pick up our burgers, eat those around 7, and then FaceTiming with our head coach Jeremy and doing like a run through our routine and posing with him and all. Well, I really don't know if we'll do our routine because we're probably doing it in the hotel room here, so I don't know. So we're doing that with him, but yeah,
Probably just talk over kind of the nightly routine of what he wants us to do before bed, and then, you know, first thing in the morning, kind of what
we
I
need
guess
to
the
change the
protocol
sheets.
is too.
Change the sheets. But yeah, we're gonna change the sheets on the bed so we don't ruin them. But yeah, it wasn't too bad getting here. It did rain literally the entire time, but then literally once we got here, we had to throw our stuff in the room, grab our meals, didn't even heat them up, which they, like I said, they're really good cold, so it was fine. We were starving. So we got back here, went and got Diana, and it was still raining. The traffic wasn't great. There was cars being crazy. So we were both a little bit stressed over that. But then we got Diana, everything was good, got back here. And then we kind of, like I said, have just been chilling for like an hour, just straight chilling. So yeah, that is the plan for the rest of the evening. I'll try to video as much as I can. I don't know that I'll take, I guess I can take my camera over, yeah. I'll take it over to athlete check-in and maybe have Cole kind of like walk around and, you know, he can hold up the camera while I'm checking in, and maybe I can hold up the camera while he's checking in, but kind of just show you guys what the atmosphere is like is kind of what I would like to do for you guys. But yeah, and then we'll talk to you guys probably, we'll show you guys us eating the burger, obviously. And then I'll probably set up the camera while we're FaceTiming with Jeremy so you guys can watch a little bit of that, and then we'll go to bed. And then you guys will see us again in the morning. Pretty crazy. But I can't wait to show you guys the tan too. So, but yeah. You want to show me your compression socks? Sexy.
I'm like Mike Summerfield right now.
But yeah, so other than that, everything should be pretty chill for
Hopefully.
Big One.
Chill out.
like Luke Lighten.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god, you bring the Ninja Creamy? No way. You're a genius.
Yeah, I brought it, but it was like melted, so it was like a protein shake.
Oh,
But still,
still.
because he wants
good.
our. We just ate our cream of rice, and then he wants our last thing after we tan to be the burger, and then we'll check in with him.
So you will 10, and then the burger.
Yeah,
and the
we're
burger
gonna
is 10.
do tan at 6, check
Okay.
in, go pick up the burger, eat it at 7, and then FaceTime with him at 7:30. Which, if you want to be on that call, like, plastic bag. Okay guys, sorry we did not get any footage while we were there. It was
It was
chaos. But first coat of tan is applied. Burgers are here from Cattleman's. We already took one bite and it is so juicy. It is so good. It is so amazing. So we did push back our posing with our coach. He said he didn't want us to stress to just eat this. And then our other coach, her other client doesn't have a tanning appointment until 8. So we aren't doing anything until 8:30 with him. It is 7:38 now. But we are just enjoying these. And then we'll tan with him. We will pose with him and just relax and chill. But we got the black sheets on the bed, as you guys saw. But how the check-in, so check-ins, you go in, they just make sure that the classes are right on your sheet. You get your little number. I am 95 tomorrow. Cole is 17. And we aren't 100% sure about a live stream tomorrow. Of course, if there is one, we will be posting it on Instagram and TikTok, but we are not 100% sure. So this will probably be the end of today's video, just so that I can sit down and edit it. But if I have time and I remember when we do stuff with our coach, I will. But actually, this is not going to be the end of the video. I know it's going to be the end of the video. So you guys can wait and see for what the end of today's video will be, because it'll be a surprise.
You sent me that video.
Rattlesnakes, shit that we don't care about, you know.
Here we go. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Cheers, Jeremy.
Cheers.